Hello, today's topic is covariance of random variable. Note that expectation of x and variance of x give information about a single random variable. Now, word statistic can give us information about how x affects y or vice versa. So for this, we need covariance, and the covariance of xy is defined as expectation of x minus mu x multiplied by y minus mu y, or we also can write it as expectation of xy minus mu x mu y. Okay, now the covariance between two random variables give us information about the relationship between the random variables, and the covariance is a measure of how much two random variables change together. If the greater values of one variable mainly correspond with the greater values of the other variable, and the same holds for the lesser values also, that is, the variable tend to show similar behavior and the covariance is positive. Thus, covariance measures if there is a linear relationship between x and y, and the sign of covariance therefore shows the tendency in the linear relationship between the variables. If the covariance is positive, then it shows that x and y has a positive covariance or a positive relation. That is, if x increases, then y also increase, and if covariance is negative, then it shows that x and y are negatively related. That is, if x increases, y decreases. Okay, now if x and y are independent, this implies that covariance of xy is equals to 0, but the opposite is not true. Covariance of xy equals to 0 does not imply the independence, it only tells that they are uncorrelated. It only tells that they are uncorrelated. You have to keep in mind this. It is a very important fact that it does not imply the same, that as x and y are independent, this implies covariance of xy equals to 0, but covariance of xy equals to 0 does not imply that xy are independent. It only implies that they are uncorrelated. Okay, it is a very important point. Now we're gonna talk about some properties of covariance. The first property that we should know, that covariance of xy is equals to covariance of yx. The second property, that is covariance of xx, is nothing but the variance of x. The third property is covariance of axy is equals to a covariance of xy, and the last one is covariance of x sum over x and sum over y is equals to double sum over covariance of xi yi. Okay, now another thing that we should know, and which is a very important point when we are learning covariance of random variables, that is variance of x plus y is equals to variance of x plus variance of y plus 2 into covariance of xy if x and y are correlated. Okay, if they are independent, if x and y are independent, then we know that covariance of xy is going to be 0. Therefore, variance of x plus y is equals to variance of x plus variance of y. So these points should be known to the students. So that's all for today. Thank you very much.